Family jewels, friendly jewels, and other jewels.
That top looks good on you.
Yeah, it's a point of interest.
Though your rent is fair, I believe the concept itself is wrong. Everyone should own their own house. Ah, a traveller from beyond. Greetings.
You've got one happy wife, ain't ya?
I've been looking forward to this shopping spree all week.
I approve of your apparel.
What is it you need? Enjoy. Enjoy. We enjoy. Need some help there? I hope it brings you great happiness.
Oh, please. I just have to have one of those things everyone's talking about. You know what I mean, right?
Most
I know the
original
prices are
haircuts
high,
in town. I'm just reflecting the times.
Bit of a shortage on goods.
Shopping is not a hard task.
Or if you've got what I'm looking for.
Carriage to the shop on velvet cushions.
I'm sure we'll have what you're looking for. Best goods in Albion, right here in this shop. Our precious stones are the best.
Seem that way after a few drinks anyway.
Now that's
For a
nice.
drink?
I have some bower
Now
stones.
that's what a hero should look like. I've been known to offer discounts.
Any chance of some help? I could make it worth your while. I'm terrifically wealthy, you see. At least I was. Until I lost it all on a game of dice yesterday. Now the debt collectors are out to get me. Not just any kind of debt collector either, but the kind that always collects something, no matter what it is. Like a head, for instance. Anyway, I've heard that there's a new settlement nobody really knows about yet. I should be fairly safe there. If you'll take me there, I'll share what's left of my fortune with you. You'll take me? Wonderful! I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, really.
Shop's closing up for the night.
Ready for a drink?
Pint of hops water, please.
King Logan is an evil tyrant. Monarchy, what is it good for? Never should the lives of the many be controlled by the will of one man. Or woman. Seen that. Doesn't work either. Anyway, what we need is a republic. In the past, I've called for democracy, but I was speaking to some people and they really opened my eyes to this republic thing. Rise up to overthrow the monstrous autocrat. In the meantime, appoint me as supreme ruler. I will faithfully oversee the transition from monarchy to republic, strictly on a temporary basis. Really, no, really, I mean it. You can trust me.
While my accomplices spent or gambled most of their earnings, I saved every gold coin I could to fulfill my burning ambition of exploring Albion one day and becoming a great adventurer, such as the ones whose stories I'd read in two-penny pamphlets and third-hand storybooks. More than anything, I wanted to meet heroes, though I knew their heyday had long passed and that the aging ruler of the kingdom was the last. It was the death of this ruler when I was 15 years of age that marked the beginning of a series of tragedies that were to befall my family. First, my eldest brother, Jason, was killed in a duel with an irate farmer, who also happened to be the husband of Jason's last sexual conquest. The duel was fought using pitchforks, and my brother, who had never done an honest day's work in his life, made the fatal mistake of holding the farming tool the wrong way round. It was shortly after this incident that the second
have I
eldest,
told you
William,
about my gambling
was arrested
technique?
for trying to run a con
Guaranteed
game
to
by
win.
the wrong person, a person in plain
not
clothes.
guaranteed.
He was taken to
statistically
Bowerstone
no
and was
different
never
from
heard of
random,
again.
but that's not
Then,
the point,
my
really,
third
is it?
brother, Quentin, contrived to accumulate enough gambling debts to have a price put on his head. Quentin's death I remember most clearly of all, for I was unfortunate enough to witness it. When the assassins and bounty hunters came to collect his suddenly valuable head, I did what I could to protect him, but no matter how accurate the shots from my rifle, nothing could change the fact that I was shooting peas instead of bullets. I had not yet been able to afford a real weapon. It is no surprise that the next to go was my dear mother, grief-stricken by the loss of 3 of her children. She left my father a drunken widower, though drunk only when he could afford it, poverty having made his attempts to drown his sorrows all the harder. While I did what I could to help out in his shop, employing all my charm and wit to become a highly persuasive salesman, it was plain that there was never going to be much of a market for novelty toothbrushes in such a small village, and one which had made such a conscious effort to avoid any form of oral hygiene at that. Soon my father passed away too, far more sober than he would have liked. It was then that I resolved to leave Gunk for good, and to seek my fortunes and my adventures elsewhere in the kingdom of Albion.
Should have been a pie maker.
There's a job right here in town.
That's some great ink you got.
Hey! Yeah!
Well, hello there. I could use your help, you know.
It's just great to be moving on to pastures new, somewhere where the locals don't know who I am, if you know what I mean.
You're gonna
There he
regret.
is! Trying to get away! Let's put him down!
Watch out! Some disgusting smells.
Suckers shooting at us! Yeah, make him bleed! Not on my new shirt, though.
Yes! Hello. How's it going?
I love gambling. It's just so, you know, exciting. Losing everything you've ever worked for on the roll of a dice. Who could say no to that?
There he is! Trying to get away! Let's put him down! Right! I wish we faced him a bit.
Just a couple. Now hit back.
you get me? Help! I am losing this one, lads! Lads! Where'd you go? Trapped you! Now it... Ah! Yeah!
Well, you may not have the breeding, but you certainly have the wealth, and that's what really matters. Fancy a game of cards? Maybe I can win all that money I owe. No? Probably just as well. Wouldn't want to end up owing someone like you money. I love gambling. It's just so, exciting. Losing everything you've ever worked for.
There
Come
he
on
is,
then.
trying to
Let's
get
see if
away.
you're any good.
Let's put him down.
That's you what got shot up.
Oh, masterful blow.
Hey, it's not nice to play with guns. Can't stop me, can ya? Kill the damn...
Go on!
I never cheat at cards, you know. Of course not. Never. Well, hardly ever. Just sometimes. A bit, when I think I can get away with it.
Now that's a...
We've made it! Oh, thank you. Here's some gold for your trouble. Maybe I'll invest the rest of my money in this new place. Perhaps I'll build a casino.
Right, I see.
Well, I really have to shoot off now.
so afraid to break with societal norms? You're much too nice looking. You're doing just what they want.
I'll buy anything. Well, almost anything.
Family jewels, friendly jewels, and other jewels.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's Bob. Me and my associates run a little business here in Bowerstone. Except one of my associates, a fella by the name of Leonard, he was a little too obvious about it. Got himself nicked. We've got a new sheriff and he's looking to make his career hassling decent, hard-working blokes like us. This bloody do-gooder is sure to make Leonard spill his guts about our operation. So, what I want you to do is murder this sheriff. But there's what I want, and then there's reality. You do in a copper, and they won't just shut us down, they'll string us up. Which only leaves one option. Now, Leonard, well, he knew the risks.
We've got something for every budget.
Good stuff. Leonard's been held in the prison, which I know is not ideal. But we will make it worth your while.
You there. I hear you know how to use those weapons of yours. Well, I've got someone for you to use them on. Bloke by the name of Alan. He robbed me, he did. Took almost 1,000 gold. It is true, we were gambling, and technically he did win. And theoretically, it was fair. And actually, you shouldn't just have anyone who annoys you killed. But all that aside, my mind's made up. Great. Alan's probably in Bowerstone Industrial, trying to get a game going with someone. Go make sure he doesn't succeed. Ever.
You look at that and you just feel... Well, I suppose everyone has their own reaction.
I know the prices are high, but I'm just reflecting the times.
Cold.
Oh, how silly of me to be scared.
Bob will figure a way to get me out.
I'm
He's a
gonna
sharp
put
one,
you
that
in
Bob.
the ground.
Haven't you got anything positive in your life?
You're mighty, I'll give you that. But I've got the law on my side.
Wait!
Stop.
What's going on?
I'm sorry.
I don't get it!
Mark my words.
Break the law and then just buy your way out of it, eh?
You're the one what wanders round other people's houses.
Incredible.
What you want then?
Glad to take your gold.
Hey! Pleasure doing business with ya. Don't you?
Maybe we can negotiate the price.
I want you to have this.
I'm sure you'll find something. Good luck with that. Lovely.
This is for you.
Real life adventurer, you know. You won't anywhere else at my house.
We have a great selection.
Good luck with that.
Glad to take your gold.
This is for you.
Good luck with that.
That's some
Pleasure doing
nasty
business with ya. You're going through there.
This is for you. Darling, you're too generous. You spoil me.
Yeah, I'm good with faces, and I'm quite sure I don't remember yours.
I can't really complain. My wife won't let me.
Have you looked
This is a
under
big
your
sale.
seat?
They're letting
There's
things
dirt
go
there
for a
that has
stroll.
evolved a
I
sacred
can try
form
and
of
pick one up.
communication.
Guards! That's assault.
I have a delivery here.
Suppose I should confiscate your weapons.
Hi there. Well, have you got cuter?
Hello, sir.
Lovely. Okay, bye. Like to eat, do you?
You're so generous.
Right, brilliant. Now I just need to find a new card game and win some money. Hiring assassins isn't cheap, you know.
Thanks for the help. Hated to do that to old Leonard, but, well, cost of doing business.
You're looking for?
Not that I would even know.
Thanks for that, love.
I hope you like it. I'm your son, by the way, in case you'd forgotten.
What is it you need? Enjoy. Enjoy. Enjoy.
Hooray!
What are you looking for? Enjoy. Oh, you've bought a
His dad used to be a
fine item.
mercenary. He had a sword and everything. Hi, will you play with me?
I buy stuff. So come here and I'll buy your
We've
stuff.
got something
okay?
for every budget.
Cheers. I appreciate your help.
Wow, those are really...
We're here to
I go
serve.
into a lot of caves. I'm fascinated by caves.
How come your son never gets into trouble?
I have the best shop in Bowerstone.
Time for shop.
Welcome to the sanctuary. That appears to be all of the gifts. You have several new suits. Those will make dressing easy. I always said those pajamas would be of use someday. I'm not sure that day is today, but still, I stand by my comment.
You don't have to be so ugly. For all your potions needs, visit me. Never thought the town would be this rich.
Wait till you see my price.
Real
life
trustworthy salesman. Ask anyone.
Good luck with that. Pleasure doing business with ya. Shame I can't afford to buy my own place. Still, at least the rent isn't too bad.
What can I do for you then? Nice doing business with you. Everyone likes a generous person. Take a look at our gifts.
I bet you sleep on a big pile of gold, don't you?
That beggar down the road's got nicer shoes than
Oh,
you
that gold
have.
must be heavy. What a burden having to carry it all
Cheers!
around.
I won't spend it on booze, promise.
Bowerstone's finest
My rent
items.
is pretty reasonable.
What will it be? There you go. You want to spend some time?
Do us a favour and cover your face up.
What's the latest news?
You seen the giant sail close?
If you fight any renegades, I hope you make them suffer. A gang of them did my husband in.
I like a bit of him. I like a little danger.
Not taking this anymore.
Guards! Guards!
Where do you usually get your presents?
Market is a safe bet.
Should be banned.
I can't remember where.
My ex-wife's bedroom for one.
Uh-huh, I see.
Time to change the subject, don't you think? Stop.
Are all
You're
adventurers
under
as
arrest.
despicable as you? My parents were beggars.
Your
But on
payment
a
has
street
been
that wasn't
accepted.
nearly this nice.
Now don't let me
What would
catch
you like today?
again.
That's a fine item. There you go.
Children.
Come back anytime. It ain't so bad, living in the old quarter.
Excuse me.
That's a fine item.
Lollipop?
Bah. Bowerstone's
Trying
finest
to get my
items.
life back together. I have Bowerstone. Everyone likes a generous person.
Balverine
Take a look at our gifts.
No, really, I've seen it happen.
Where I could find out more about the job.
You looking for a date?
Someone's going to chop that tail of yours right off.
But don't find it too much.
That could have gone better. That person now hates you, but no matter. Hate has its upside. A person who can't stand to be around you will sometimes offer gifts, some might say bribes, to leave them alone.
Making a name for yourself, are you? So everyone knows who you are. An admirable goal. Me? No one knows who I am right now. But soon, I'll be widely known as the man with the world's largest Thomas Cadekin collection. I've been buying his paintings for years. They're cheap as chips, because he's just a run-of-the-mill struggling artist. But what if he was suddenly famous? Then his paintings would be worth a fortune. And what better way for an artist to become famous than to meet an unfortunate end? Understand where I'm going with this? Excellent. Cadekin lives in Brightwall Village. Come back and let me know when the deed's done. I'll be lining up buyers.
It's time for selling stuff. Everyone's got gold to burn.
Well, that clears it then. But I bet you nicked this money in the first place.
What were you trying to hurt people and that?
Get yourself a gun today. It's a...
Come back anytime.
These are not good decisions you're making.
After anything in particular? Yeah. You won't regret that purchase.
I was
Good heavens, the swine's healing himself.
I hope you enjoy it.
Not pretty. Not pretty.
You won't regret
at
that
all.
purchase. I hope you enjoy it.
Hey, that's not fair.
You look like you know your business.
This shop is owned by an
Shop
adventurer,
here.
you know.
You can't go wrong.
That means it's extra special.
I sell the finest items in Brightwall.
very safe.
Hope you're
with
here
that
to buy.
murderer
You won't
here.
find better products
You know,
in
if
all
you
of
spend
Bowser.
money,
People are ravenous for these horrid paintings. It's even better than I thought. Oh, isn't art wonderful?
Thank you. Someone must have the gut.
Well, I am at a loss. You have got to be the most revolting person I have ever seen. No one has followed your example. And is that really any surprise? Perhaps beauty and fashion are arbitrary. Perhaps those in power exploit our fundamental insecurities to exert control. But at least that way, things look pretty. I'll let you in. If only so I don't have to look at you anymore.
Ah, hello. I hope everything is in order. Anyone can dress as a prince, but no one pulls it off quite as you do. Well, if you prefer it that way, who am I to judge whether a change of apparel is significantly detrimental to one's appearance? You know what would go perfectly with those gloves is a riding crop or a... generals use them to point to maps. Swagger stick! That's it, swagger stick, swagger stick. Such a deliciously staccato... Nice gloves. Whatever you feel comfortable in. I should think you're less apt to be the subject of ridicule now. Are you sure you won't miss it? Definitely better than it was. What a finely tailored room. Much better.
If business carries on like this, I'll be able to start up that trading empire I've always wanted.
so heartwarming to see those books coming in. I really cannot thank you enough. Marvellous work. Marvellous. Can't wait to read it. You've found over a third of all the books we need. Amazing. There are other unusually rare books the Academy would be the richer for. In fact, there's one particular book I've been trying to get my hands on for years, but the owner just wouldn't give it up. The bitter old so-and-so wouldn't even lend it to me. Anyway, it turns out he is, well, he's passed on. Bless his soul. Most convenient, really. Would you be so good as to get it for me? It's in his house in the Bowerstone Old Quarter. He won't miss it. What with being dead and all. It's called The Invocation of the Watchers, by the way. Ancient tome. Demonology and that. All balderdash, of course, but fascinating nonetheless. Excellent! Good for you. You are a most courageous book hunter. Well, not that there's any call for courage. Probably. As I said, the Invocation of the Watchers is in a house in the Bowerstone Old Quarter. I'm sure you'll find it with consummate ease. Always a joy to get a book. Thank you.
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
You've got a new pair of shoes in your wardrobe which would be perfect for parties. I'm sure you'll find many occasions on which to wear them.
His name notwithstanding, Mostly Slow Joe has won this race.
It's not healthy to look like you do.
Please, you've got to help me. I'm so worried. It's my daughter, you see. I can't find her. The little scamp is always going off on her own, having adventures and whatnot. Always comes back after a while, though, but this time she's been missing for hours and hours. I'm frantic with worry. It's all her father's fault. He never stops talking about how there's gold to be found in the caves in Mist Peak Valley. I bet that's where she's gone. Please find her and bring her home, I beg you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Please bring her back safe and sound as soon as you can.
Any other business to attend to?
you here to take me home? Mummy said I shouldn't talk to strangers. Oh, I just did. We made it out of the cave. Brilliant. Help! What's that? Help! I spy with my little eye something beginning with S. Are we there yet now? There's my mum! Mummy! Mummy!
My darling, my little darling, what a relief! I was beside myself. I can't thank you enough. I'm forever in your debt.
If you don't buy my goods, Val the... What? Val's... Good luck with that. Pleasure doing business with ya.
Anyone know of any openings?
You should give
I heard that Bowerstone Market is the place for that.
No,
Why did you
can't
kill
say I've
that
heard much.
person?
Buy what you need and leave me alone. There you go. That's a
What's
fine
right,
item.
Val? Great
Have a look at what I've got.
Come back anytime you like.
You know, if you spend more, I can get some better
There
stuff
you
in.
go.
You're not bad to look at.
Come back anytime.
Asking for much here.
You're
I'm not
doing very
asking
well
for
for
more,
yourself,
not bad
aren't
to
you?
look at.
What great gloves! Where'd you get them?
What do you want?
Nice
Come
to
back
see you.
anytime. There you go. How's everything going?
So bad.
Nothing to
Nothing
complain
new,
about.
dear.
Say not bad looking, you know.
Oh, thanks.
Right. People
let's
like
talk
you
about
should
something
rot in
else.
jail.
Owned, yeah.
Anything interesting going on in the
So,
world? What's the latest in landlording?
Don't
Haven't
get
heard
too
anything
big.
new.
Hard
I
to
really
find the
must
clothes
leave
to
now.
fit.
See ya.
I need money for, well, let's just say you food.
Anyone helping you?
Right. Cheers.
Shop again. It's all right if you're tired. I can do all the work.
conjure thee, O thou mighty and potent Prince of Darkness, Almadiel, who wanders in the ether. I conjure thee forthwith to appear here with thy attendants, in this the witching hour of night. Stand before me in this circle, herein inscribed. Come forth in a fair and comely shape, to do my will in all things that I shall desire of you. Do not appear as the shadow. I abjure thee. Here be the seal of Almadiel, by which I command you.
By the decimal-based system of subject classification, ha! You have the invocation of the Watchers. Did it, you know, were there... oh, well, never mind. You're here and you brought the book. That's the important thing. You really are an amazing book collector. Which actually, when I say it out loud, doesn't sound that impressive, but still, I meant it sincerely.
Reva rules! Reva rocks! Oh, I love Reva's smelly socks. I just love Reva. I adore him. He's just so great, so... ooh, you know, just so scrummy and hot. I've got a great Reva collection. Handkerchiefs, signed books, one of his beards, a hat, a pair of trousers, even a photograph, though it is a bit bloodstained. Anyway, I've got loads of Reva stuff, except one thing. One special thing. His underpants. I know, it sounds weird, but I really want a pair of his undies. And they can't be too fresh either. Best place to look is in his old mansion, where he used to live. Apparently, there was a secret room or something, off his bedroom. His pleasure chamber, apparently. Might have left a pair there. I tried getting in there once myself, but I'm not allowed to go within 100 yards of that mansion ever since... well, I can't go there anyway. Really? You'll try to get a pair of his undies? I can't believe it, that's great!
My dear Benjamina, you're nothing but a moon-faced loon! Yours sincerely, Arthur.
my turn. Hey! That's cheating! Get in there! Another belt in the drops and you'll beat
Be real good with guns, but to me, you're just a clever villain.
Welcome, friend. You are now the proud owner of Lakeview Manor. You will be delighted to know that the previous owner was me, Reva. So the echoes of 1,000 revelries will keep you company as you wither and die of old age. Should you wish to accelerate this demise, I suggest you spin the wheel in the ballroom to partake in a delicious game I often enjoyed playing myself. Tatty bye now.
Getting struck by lightning is a very bad thing. Usually it'll kill you outright. You have a 1 in 2 million chance of being struck by lightning. The best defense is never to go outside during a storm. Even safer, don't go outside at all, ever. Find a nice big building like an observatory and just hide in there.
My dear Reva, you're a sallow-faced, peanut-brained jackanapes. Yours sincerely, Arthur.
Hello. The armory is at your disposal. Pistols fire quickly and cause a respectable amount of damage among those who respect such things. Fast and sharp, I believe those two adjectives are the most apt for encapsulating swords. If you want to inflict the greatest possible damage in melee combat, you want a hammer. The bigger, the better. Pistols are less...
Wow! His underpants! You did it! How fantastic! I'm so happy. My collection is complete.
Hi there. How can I help?
I can't believe this. I just can't believe it. Pulled out the ring I'd spent my life saving. The last rays of sun struck that diamond, and 1,000 miniature stars exploded and danced across her flawless face. And then I dropped it down the sewer. It's gone! Okay, got to keep it together. Got to have faith. Can I put my faith in you? Could you go down into the sewers and fish it out for me? Brilliant! I'm saved! Now, in the interest of full disclosure, the sewers are said to be quite dangerous. Which is why I'm not down there myself.
size of those muscles. That's just a natural height. What a magnificent strike!
Like you, I could tell them secrets. Like that I'm gonna set you on fire. Sure is a beautiful day. Except where you're standing. I think your weapon might be bent. Oh no, wait! That's you!
got hammered down at the pub. It wasn't the drink.
Why did you
Some
kill that
passing
person?
adventurer just picked on.
You got it! I never thought in a million years you'd find it. That was truly divine intervention. It really was. Although, that would mean that my dropping it in the first place was divine intervention too, right? I can't credit only the good stuff. And that would mean it was divine intervention that gave me an ulcer, and almost cost me the woman I love, and kept me from getting any sleep this week. In a universe that's at best apathetic and at worst actively sadistic, what possible point can there be in getting married? I hope I kept the receipt for this.
You're nothing but a murderer. You don't care who you hurt. I like that top, do you? It really suits you. You are very charitable. Thank you so much.
So, are we all set for tonight?
I've double-checked every bit of it.
I don't believe it! You're a hero! I mean, you're a real hero! That's just what we need!
Salutations! We are three magi of great power! I am Madron of 1,000 Faces, and this is Kaliv, Lord of the Fairies. And lo, as I have attested, there is a third who is counted among our number.
Oh, for goodness sake, Mark. My mum wants me home for supper.
Fine. And lo, that's Jim. Now, Princess Frexia has been taken by an evil baron to another plane. Will you rescue her?
All you have to do is take this magic orb, and you'll be transported to the Baron's realm.
What say you, hero? Will you aid us? Will you aid her?
She is completely hot, by the way.
The hero wakes. Long had he harboured thoughts of vengeance against the evil baron.
Get on with it.
Philistine. So it was that the hero came to the little village of Lightwater, a pretty hamlet nestling under the brooding battlements of the evil baron's castle.
It's a very pretty village.
Yeah, I said pretty. Our hero resolved to talk to the townsfolk and see what he could find out about the missing princess.
You're kidding, right? If the hero starts talking to all the villagers, we'll be here forever.
Well, some players like talking to people, immersing themselves in the story world.
This is like when you told me people read item descriptions. No one reads item descriptions. As it happens, Arturo, the gatekeeper, knew exactly what had happened to the princess.
Hey, shut up, you're ruining it. I wrote tons of lines for the villagers, and I think some of them are really cool.
Excellent. Hero's gonna talk to Arturo. Now we can get things moving.
Greetings, stranger. I can see from your good looks and heroic demeanour that you must be on a quest to rescue the princess. I saw her yesterday, carried off by the Baron's evil servants, a troop of hobs. They took her through this gate to the castle on the hill.
What, that's it? No clues to solve or anything?
Well, the hero has to figure out how to get up the hill.
You mean like by climbing it?
Hey, no spoilers. Hail, hero! I am old Clem, the blacksmith. I make weapons, and if you bring me some sky metal, I can make you a magic sword. It's 1,000 gold per plus, so a +3 sword is 3,000 gold. And I can't make anything more than a +3 because I'm only a journeyman blacksmith. Bit early in the adventure for anything above a +3. It's unbalancing, you see.
Forging doesn't work. I didn't have time to do the models.
Are you serious? A game like this is all about customization.
I am Mildred, a humble milkmaid. To brighten my joyless days, I daydream about a handsome nobleman, strong enough to dispatch highwaymen, but gentle enough to hold me for hours in his warm, powerful arms.
Hang on, who's talking here? You or Mildred?
That was Mildred.
What about the princess? You should say that Mildred saw some hobs carrying a large wriggling bag.
But she didn't.
And that she's really hot.
Greetings, mighty hero. I am Horace, the most gifted poet of our age. Shall I recite a sonnet for you? Oh, radiant orb, into the sky rise, and illuminate for mine mortal eyes my true love's face, and in silhouette frame her slender and curvaceous frame. What do you think, guys?
Nice. Frame with frame. I guess the most gifted poet of our age doesn't own a thesaurus.
The hero decided to investigate the eerie tower on the hill.
It's not very eerie, though, is it? Ben, you did the tower, didn't you?
Yeah, but I thought you said pretty.
What kind of adventure has a pretty tower on a hill?
Be quiet, you two. I'll deal with this.
Ah, now we talk.
So the hero slew the last of the wolves, which had proven to be a mighty challenge, and far more exciting than rabbits.
Yeah, bit predictable though.
The novelty of the rabbits wears off a bit when you realise you can't fight them, though, doesn't it?
Does everything have to be about fighting?
Yeah. Story is conflict. Ideally, with not too much story getting in the way.
hero entered the Baron's factory.
Teddy bears? What are teddy bears doing here?
Aren't they sweet? I put them in. Nice, eh?
Yeah, they are. They are nice. You know what we don't want in the evil Baron's castle? Anything nice.
Shh! Here come the Princess and the Baron.
Help! Oh, somebody please help! I've been kidnapped by the evil Baron!
I am the evil Baron, and the princess shall be my wife. And all these bears will, well, they'll do evil stuff, for they are evil teddy bears.
I shall never marry you!
Oh, she's spirited like that. Wise old man suddenly appeared before the hero. "Riddle me ree!" cried the old man.
Oh no, not one of your puzzles. They're far too hard. Just let him open the chest.
If all trimps are trumps, and all trumps are trumps, then all trimps are definitely trumps. True or false?
Actually, that's rather easy.
Oh, just give him the sword!
You ruined my puzzle. Took me ages to work that out, and now he's got the sword far too easily. Should have been much harder.
Your arsenal contains a new sword. Swords are fast weapons which require skill and finesse to wield.
Okay, who set up the lever?
I thought you did.
Well, I thought it was Jim's job.
Quick, let's make something up.
Well, how about it releases a cloud of lovely butterflies?
Worst game ever. I'm serious.
How about a standard Hollow Man encounter?
Yeah, let's have some bloody action.
Hollow men vanquished, the hero ventured on. Foolish hero, your pursuit ends here, for you will be devoured by the killer monsters of this ravine. Killer monsters are... chickens? A chicken?
Yes, I thought it was time to put in something cute, but also to make us think about our relationship with food and that.
Bloody hell, Ben, you... Wait, let me fix it. There. This is no ordinary chicken. It's a fire-breathing demon chicken.
I kind of feel bad for her.
Come on, Stormwatch hero, you can't let that bird get away with that.
That was just gross. I thought the hero was done for that time.
Why do you guys always want to be weird? And so the mighty hero triumphed over the fire-breathing demonic... chickens? Of doom! Anyway, on he ran, seeking a way out of these dark and gloomy caverns. The hero emerged into the light to find the evil Baron at bay.
Help me, hero! You're my only hope!
I, the Baron, shall tolerate your meddling no longer. My elite Hob Guard will take care of you. They hunger for human flesh. Soon my Hob minions will be feasting on you. Hero like you. I almost feel sorry for the fighters. Stop saying! I'll kill you, damn it! You're going to kill them all, huh? Stop killing my guards, you fiend! Be a sport and let them kill you! I should have paid you better. Be a sport and let them kill you! Stop that humping!
curse, you hero! You're going to kill
The
them
Baron's
all,
elite guards
aren't
lay
you?
at the hero's feet. Nothing now stood between him and the evil Baron.
I challenge you to personal combat, hero. But know that I am immune to all weapons save one. A magic sword. That is the bane of my existence. Which there is no way you could possibly have. The sword! The Bane sword! It cannot be! No! I am slain! Ah!
What kind of rubbish game lets you kill the villain in one blow?
Well, you gave the hero that Baron's Bane sword.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be so easy to get.
Oh, give it a rest, will you, please? Come on, back to the game.
Hero, thank you for saving me. How can I ever repay you?
I can think of something.
Yeah, the hero kisses the princess.
But only because she wants him to, being a strong, self-confident woman who chooses her own destiny. And they both lived happily ever after?
Well, they would have, but the Baron had poisoned the princess and she died an excruciating death. Her inhuman death shrieks tormented a local stable boy who grew up to be a vicious serial killer. And cannibal.
You're sick, Jim. Why do you always want to kill everything? Why can't we just have a happy ending?
That is a happy ending.
I'm with Ben. They both lived happily ever after, and there was little to no cannibalism.
Oh, great. Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Great work, my friend. You were fantastic.
You have to be the best hero of all time. I'm going to have my bard stroke sorcerer compose a song about you.
Whatever.
We bestow upon you the title of Honorary Master of Dungeons. Well, that went well, don't you think?
Uh-huh, good bit of gaming, that. When's the next session?
Same time next week.
Hang on, where's the orb?
Which orb?
Which orb? How many orbs have we got? The orb of interplanar transference.
I think that hero kept it.
Dear Mark, Jim and Ben, you wet-nosed, soggy-brained gamer geeks, you sad cheese-faced nerds, why don't you get a life and stop all that wimpy role-playing? Yours sincerely, Arthur. P.S. How are your girlfriends? Don't bother because you haven't got any.
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
But the most interesting thing has to be a rather odd object I'm convinced must have some historical value. I'm sure my cousin Saul would know what it is. He works over at the Bright Wall Academy, you see. Very bright fellow. You wouldn't mind taking it to him, would you? I'd do it myself, but all that digging has done my back in. Wonderful. How kind you are. Here it is.
Oh, thank you. From my cousin, is it? She's always sending me odd things she finds around the house. Although this one does look quite intriguing. I shall have a closer look when I have the time.
Thank you so much. It's absolutely splendid.
Ah, hello. There are new trophies on display in your trophy room. I decided that was the most appropriate place to put them. Do be careful while navigating the slopes of your fortune. They can be treacherous, especially on the north side. Any other business to attend to?